Evening, fans. In just a moment, that famous breakfast food, Carlson's Diced Salami, sprinkle some on your cornflakes, brings you the most important off-season sporting event since Raymond Navarro retired from active chariot racing. The crucial international baseball contest between the Yucatan Grave Robbers and the Winnipeg Granary Five. This is the first time in history that a five-man team will be used. This is because the other 20 men on the squad are doing a stand-up on the Ed Sullivan Show. They don't have a catcher, so the pitcher will have to race to the plate and receive his own pitch. That's the first time that's been done. And now here is Ole Latouche in tonight's commercial. Oh, have you tried? Thank you, Ole. Baseball fans, there's a mighty throng of 55,000 out here tonight. Among them, 54,000 knothole kids who all sneaked in through the knothole. Other celebrities out here today are Wrongway Corrigan, Sesuhawa Kaya, Eric von Stroheim, and the March twins. Eddie, in your opinion, who'll pitch today? Well, Sal, my opinion is that the pitcher for Winnipeg will be Klondike Matisse. How did you figure that out, Ed? Well, they just announced it. How does he deliver a pitch, Ed? Well, I'll tell you, Sal, Matisse is a northpaw, and therefore has an unusual wind-up. He sits down on his mound, winds up with both legs, and spits the ball out of his mouth. I see. Yes, once the ball is hit, Matisse is off the mound like a gigantic hound, scoops the ball up with his shovel lip, and whips it over to first. How long does that play take? 20 minutes. What about the runner? Well, he scores, but it's a spectacular play. Well, Ed, who would you say is the Yucatan Grave Robbers' greatest batting threat? Their first baseman, Quetzalcoatl. Where did they get him? Well, they found Quetzal, who, by the way, is pushing 50, hawking papaya melons at Acapulco. He'll be known as the first bonus daddy. And Quetzal took it. Why not? He was mighty tired of papaya 3 times a day. Besides, he loves baseball. What's his batting stance, Ed? Well, Sal, Quetzal is a mighty man. He comes up to bat swinging 30 Indian war clubs. He throws 29 of them into the box seats and then straddles the plate and calls the pitcher names. Does he ever hit the ball over the fence? No, Sal. When the ball is thrown, Quetzal, with his arms mighty as oak trees, hammers the ball into the ground some 8 or 10 feet. Then he runs around the bases before they can dig the ball out. Would you call that a ground ball? Well, frankly, I'd call it an underground ball. Now, here's Ole with another commercial. Oh, have you tried? Thank you, Ole. Well, we're all set. Matisse is out there on the mound. Stepping up to the plate is Quetzalcoatl. He throws a few bats into the boxes. Selects the war club he wants, and the umpire cries, "Play ball!" All set now. Matisse sits down on his mound, winds up with both legs, and spits the ball out of his mouth. Just a moment, something very strange has happened. It seems that the umpire was dusting off the plate at the time, and the ball entered somewhere in the region of his trunk. The exact location will be determined in the autopsy tomorrow. You got the official rulebook scoring on that play, Sal? Right here, Ed, head. If ball enters head around medulla region, both ball and umpire are pronounced dead. If, however, ball enters thoracic cavity in the proximity of the spleen or lower abdomen, it is officially in play since it is recoverable on the operating table. Are you sure that's official, Sal? It's official, Ed. You gotta be careful these days. How true, Ed, how true. Well, folks, the other 2 umpires have come to the conclusion that the game should be postponed since it has just started snowing down here in Rio for the first time in over 200 years. Is that official, Sal? That's what Uncle Wethby says. I see. And now let's hear a closing word from Ole Latouche. Oh, have you tried? Good night, folks. Arrivederci.